We're going to start looking at a type of function called a linear function. Okay. A linear equation is anything that can be written in the form y equals mx plus b. Okay. Now what are m and b? B is the y-intercept. Why? Because to find the y-intercept, we know that you plug in x equals 0, and we get that b is the y-intercept. M is something called the slope. This is a concept that is traditionally called rise over run. Okay. It is the change in y over the change in x, meaning the formula to find the slope between 2 points is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Be careful when you do this. The y that's in the first position must correspond to the x that's in the first position, and so forth for the last position. Okay. So, let's calculate the slope between these 2 points. Okay. It does not matter which one I call point 1 and which one I call point 2, but I take the y-coordinate minus the y-coordinate and the x-coordinate minus the x-coordinate. This gives me minus 5 over minus 3, or 5/3. Okay? This means that if I rise 5, I run 3. Meaning, if I go up 5 units, I have to go forward 3 units. It's telling us the steepness of the graph. Okay. Well, how do we graph a line? When it starts in y equals mx plus b form, we have all the information we need. To graph a line, you need 2 points. The first point is always the y-intercept. So plus 1 means we have a y-intercept at plus 1. To find the second point, we're going to use the slope. This slope is minus 4/3, which we can think of as minus 4 divided by 3. So since this is rise over run, minus 4 means I'm going to start at the y-intercept and go down 4 and then go right 3. This tells you how far you move in the y direction. Since it was negative, I moved down. This tells you how far you move in the x direction. Since it was positive, I moved right. And then I just connect the points to draw the line.